Harnoor, you mentioned that you get 10 days of vacation. I have 28 days, 6 weeks off. I fly 2 times a year to India. Can you beat that?
So hey guys, हम सबको ये तो पता है that Germany is known for its free education, चाहे undergrad हो या masters हो, but हमें ये नहीं पता कि is it free for MBA too? So that's why we will be talking about why you should choose Germany for MBA as compared to US. तो scope क्या होता है, salary क्या होती है, and how to become a permanent resident in Germany as well. So that's why we have Vignesh here. So hi Vignesh, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi Arnoor, it's nice to meet you. And I think बहुत अच्छी बात बोला आपने कि जर्मनी में एजुकेशन फ्री है, पर अनफॉर्चुनेटली एमबीए वाले उतना लकी नहीं होते हैं, तो बहुत पैसा भरना होता है एमबीए के लिए. बट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इट मोर. सो टू टेल यू अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट माय बैकग्राउंड, आई कम फ्रॉम बैंगलोर, which is called the IT city of India, or the Silicon Valley of India. But unfortunately, I'm not an IT engineer, so I'm the untypical Bangalorean, to be very honest with you. I come from the coast of India, Mangalore, but I grew up my entire life there. And coming a little bit to my family, it's been a very rich family history. So the Baliga family is quite well known, you can say, in the entire sphere of educated people, to be honest. So the standards are set quite high. In our family, we do not believe in riding upon the past people's success, rather than looking to set our own standards and to grow on our own. And the whole family encourages that, and that's what we believe in. So my father wanted me to do electronics, and I wanted to do mechanical because my dad's a mechanical engineer, and they say like father, like son. So whenever my dad used to repair his LML Vespa, I used to always be there with him as his assistant. So how can I leave that and suddenly do electronics? So it was an interesting discussion at home. I did my mechanical engineering, and after that, I choose another untypical path because you always go through campus recruitment. But I got a job there with the typical IT companies. I was not interested because I said if I do mechanical, I go to the industry. Then I got a very low-paying job at one of a company that's into power plant generators. And then started my whole adventure with the energy sector. But that was also a rather interesting thing because my dad, after I finished my engineering, said, "नहीं बेटा, आपको अभी masters करना है, अभी नहीं पढ़ा तो कभी नहीं पढ़ोगे." And I was hell-bent on saying that, "No, Dad. The thing is, I want to work and understand where I fit in well. So only once I do that, I'll have a clear picture." So then, after about 3.5 years of working at this company, that's the time I took the step and decided to do my MBA.
So when did the switch come कि आपने सोचा कि मुझे MBA करना भी क्यों चाहिए? मतलब आपने decide ही क्यों किया? Like, were you not happy with the job in India?
So it doesn't mean that I was not happy with the job in India. Let me clarify that. But you can say I had that itch to always better myself because I found that I was reaching a stagnation in my career. And then as a person, you always have two choices. One is that you decide to switch a job, or the second is you decide to study further. And it became an obvious choice for me. So at that point of time, I was about 26 years old, and I decided that then पता है आपको कि उस साल पे बेटा शादी करो, बीवी और वो सब शुरू हो जाता है. So I said if I do it now, I can do it because else I may not do it again. And it was always a dream for me to do an MBA. I had not thought about how I do it and how it works out and all that. But you can say my dad said do an MBA immediately after you finish your engineering. But I was not so well aware at that time that an engineer, after studying your engineering or your bachelor's, you need a minimum work experience. And that the IIMs only give you a PGDM. So I really wanted an MBA and I waited to do that. So that's how I ended up doing it.
Got it. Then why did you choose Germany for MBA? आपकी family background में कई लोग US गए हुए हैं. They have been very well recognized in US. तो फिर भी क्यों आपने Germany choose किया?
Okay, so the thing is that I'm a very untypical Indian, you can say, because I'm a very direct person, to be honest. So when I was traveling all over Europe, like I mentioned for my job, I've traveled, you can say, almost 13 countries at that point of time. So I had seen whatever cultures are there, understood it. So the first image I still remember. I remember when I flew Lufthansa to come the first time to Europe, and my flight was coming down in Frankfurt airport. It comes through, you can say, you first get a set of houses with sloped roofs, the forest, and then comes the runway. And I'll never forget that image. Every time that I fly to India and come back, the memory just resurfaces, you can say, because it's just so mesmerizing when you do that. So as I traveled more and more in Germany, I found some very interesting things. I liked how clean it was. You cannot get over the autobahns and driving 250 on the highways here. You basically have no speed limit, so the faster the better, but you have to also know how to drive. The next thing that I really liked is the culture here. So the people do not look at you as a foreigner. So if you speak the language, if you learn German, they integrate you very fast. But if you do not learn the language, you have to understand that many of them here don't speak English, to be honest. It's not that they want to make you feel like an outsider, but if you genuinely don't know the language, how can they speak English? So if you learn German, Germans are very welcoming and nice to you. And even from a work culture, what I really liked is that they're very direct. They don't keep any bad feelings. So you can have a very open discussion with your boss or with the CEO. And then that's the discussion is done. No grudges kept, which is very untypical in other cultures. And some things you really learn after living in Germany is they really respect 40 hours a week. They're really serious about it. And once they go home, they do not do work. For them, they have a clear disconnect between personal and professional life. If you are on holiday, you do not need to touch your laptop or your phone. It's as simple as that. If you're on vacation, you're on vacation. And that for me is a totally new concept, because when I worked in India, if you're on vacation, काम भी करना है, पर थोड़ा vacation करना पड़ेगा. It's like that. And here when you're on vacation, you're on vacation. And you have 28 days of vacation a year, working days, which is basically 6 weeks. What more can you ask for? So I really learned a lot about life after coming to Germany, to be honest. I knew a little bit, but after I moved here, you can say I learned a lot more.
क्या बात है, I'm really jealous from you because मुझे personally सिर्फ 10 days की business days holiday मिलती है. Weekend मिला के मुझे maximum कितनी की छुट्टियां मिल जाएंगी? 2.5 हफ्ते. That's it. So that is incredible. It's more than double of vacation days you get in Germany. And on the top of that, मतलब कभी-कभी जैसे software engineering की jobs में क्या होता है, अगर कभी release period आपको कभी कोई ज़्यादा काम करना है, not just my company, कई companies में होता है.
But I want to add something there.
Uh-huh.
There's also one personal reason you can say that why I moved to Germany. So I saw that my uncle moved to the US and had not come back to India for a long time, and I did not really want to do that. So as a kid, I was मैं घर में ही बड़ा हुआ. I did my studies all from home. I worked my first job from home, so you can say that I'm the mama's boy. But I took a decision to leave home and I moved to Germany. So that is a big step. And for me, it was very important to have the proximity to home. And I thought a 9-hour flight home is better than going to the US. So for me, that was really a big choice that I made. So though the language was difficult and you had to learn it, I decided this is the right step because I did not want to be 24 hours away from home. And that's how I ended up here. And no regrets.
Absolutely agree. Like 24 hours, even for 30 hours we travel करने का मन ही नहीं करता. साल में एक बार मुश्किल से मन करता है and it's exhausting. तो इससे आप बताना कि MBA की cost कितनी होती है जर्मनी में and what are some of the best business schools and आपके business school की ranking क्या है?
So maybe I have to open my statistics up here a little bit. So when I went to Mannheim Business School, that's where I studied. Mannheim was number 1 in Germany. I think it still is number 1. It's among the top 20 in Europe, and it was among the top 50 in the world. I think it's now in the top 70. So I also had decided that if I do my MBA, I do it in the best or I wait one more year. So here comes a little interesting thing about Mannheim that I should tell you. So I wrote my GMAT, but got a very bad score. So what you should understand is that when you are applying to Mannheim University or Mannheim Business School, it's a class of 60 people. But you're not competing for a seat among the 60. Per year, Mannheim Business School only accepts 6 to 8 Indians. Because for Mannheim Business School, it is very important that they have a diversity in the class. So I can tell you that in our class, we had 60 people from 26 different countries. Can you believe that? It's 26 different countries and 60 people. I've never heard of such a mix. And the age group was from 26 to 42. And this also reflects the fact that we didn't have that many IT engineers in the class, because if you're in India and IIM, I think that the majority there is that mix. And here they focus very highly on the diversity.
So MBA का कितना cost पड़ता है? So overall आपकी 1 year की MBA होती है या 2 years की? कितना cost पड़ता है? Cost of living क्या होता है? So overall आपकी MBA में कितना खर्चा होता है?
Okay. So one more reason that I chose Europe is because that the MBA is 1 year. Because you have to also consider that the cost of doing an MBA is the cost of your lost salary also for that year. So your cost is not only what you spend on the tuition and your living, but also you lose the salary that you had and maybe also the job promotions that you have had. So for me, it was also important, quick in, quick out, you can say. So the MBA was just 1 year. and the fees was about 34,000 euros. And living, you can average at about 800 euros a month, depending on how you live. So it can be anywhere in the range of 650 to 900. It depends on you. So you can say that in sum, the MBA was about 45,000 euros for me. So you can say 45 multiplied by 80, which is about 33 to 35 lakhs.
33-35 लाख. अगर ISB का देखो, एवरेज इंडियन ISB की कॉस्ट भी देखो तो भी आजकल 24-25 लाख जा ही रहा है, राइट? तो इट इज प्रीटी क्लोज टू दैट, एंड ऑन द टॉप ऑफ दैट आपको इंटरनेशनल एक्सपोजर मिलता है, आपको और लोगों से बात करने का मौका मिलता है, आपने जर्मन सीख भी ली होगी, आपने बॉस से भी जर्मन बात करते होगे, एक बहुत बड़े लेवल का एक्सपोजर मिलता है, राइट?
Exactly. So I don't say I'm the expert in German. I'm still doing my B1 level, which is not really a very high level. But the thing is that when they see that you are putting the efforts in the language, they accept you. And it also depends on what your job is. Now you have to understand that if you are going into a pure engineering job, then all the drawings and everything are in German. So it's more important for you to speak the language. But considering the careers that I have chosen, which is more, my first job was as an assistant to the CEO. And then my second job, I was like a little bit doing product management. And now I'm in sales and product management. And when you're dealing with the international market, it's not so critical to speak German because you're not trying to do business in Germany. But the thing is, when you speak to your colleagues, then you mix a little bit of German. जैसे हम थोड़े हिंदी बात करते हैं, वैसे ही थोड़ा German mix करके बात करेंगे. So they accept you then, and then life becomes easier.
Perfect. So मान लिया कि जर्मनी में MBA अफोर्डेबल है. सबसे पहले आप ये बताना कि MBA को अफोर्डेबल कैसे बनाया जा सकता है इन जर्मनी, स्कॉलरशिप्स कितनी मिल सकती है या फिर आप लोन कैसे ले सकते हो, बिकॉज 34 या 35 लाख हर किसी के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं है, क्योंकि इंडिया में आप कितना कमा लेते हो, 12-13 लाख मैक्सिमम चले जाता है IIT के बाद पैकेज, उसमें भी काफी टैक्सेस में चले जाता है. सो हाउ टू अफोर्ड दिस MBA?
So the thing is, first of all, to do an MBA at Mannheim, you need minimum 3.5 years of work experience. Below that, they do not consider your profile. So when I came here for the MBA, I was the youngest in my class. That's the fact. So you can say that I had the maximum learning. And for me, the MBA was not about learning a lot of new skills. It was about how do I develop as a person. And I would really say that the MBA changed me, to be very honest, because I was able to put myself in other people's shoes and think. And I think that's what is more important for a manager than hard skills. Because what does a manager do end of the day? He leads people, he motivates people. And the MBA teaches you to take that step. So you don't get a lot of hard skills, but your soft skills really change. So coming to the question of how did I afford the MBA? So even I come from a typical middle class family. It's not that my parents are rich and they can pay my entire tuition and say, "Beta jao, maza karo, ek saal paisa udao." That's not the fact of the matter. I come from a typical middle class family. It was really difficult for me how I think to afford the MBA because I thought it's not possible. I really thought that. So I applied for it and I really didn't know how I would pay for it. So what happened is during the interview, the interviewer asked me, "Vignesh, how do you plan to afford the MBA?" I said, "I'm not yet sure, ma'am. I plan to maybe take a loan from an Indian bank." And then there's an interesting thing. She told me, "Do you know about an organization called Prodigy Finance?" I said, "No idea. Never heard of it." So when you're in India in 2016, when you hear something called fintech, you're like, "I've never heard of it." It was similar to Bitcoin, to be honest. Nobody knows about Bitcoin in 2015 in India. So she told me about it. I did some research. I told my dad, and then my dad said, "बेटा ये क्या बोल रहे हो आप? ये fintech ये सब क्या है? कौन पैसा देगा तुझे बिना collateral के?" So what happened is that I heard about this Prodigy Finance. I didn't believe about it. So they had an event. It was one of the first events in Taj West End. And there were about 10 kids there who came, you can say, for looking at what the loan is. And very typically, my dad came with me. So me and my dad went to Taj West End in Bangalore. We attended the event. There were 10 kids with their parents, so their mothers, fathers, all of that. So Prodigy had a team from South Africa there. It was one of their first events. So there Sune, and then my dad was like, "What is this, son?" He's like, "Ye sab nahi ho sakta." I said, "Dad, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens." So what happened is then I applied, and Prodigy Finance only funded at that point of time 80% of the tuition fee. We had to pay the 20% ourselves, and then the living expenses ourselves. So you can say that I took a interest-free loan from my dad for the living expenses. So he gave me that money, and then Prodigy gave me the rest, and that's how I afforded. But for me, it was a very emotional decision because I was not ready to put my parents' property at risk. So it was out of the question that I take a loan from an Indian bank because it was just not okay with me.
And that was Prodigy Finance 3-4 years ago, and Prodigy Finance has completely changed now. Now they can even fund your education up to 100%. Unke interest rate are barely 5 point something to 8%. That's like the minimum I have seen in India. Okay, nationalized banks को भी देख लो, 10% से कम बात ही नहीं करते. So it's just phenomenal. आपको no collateral, no co-signer, आपको easily बिना tension लिए loan मिल जाता है. और क्या चाहिए आपको, right?
And I would say that Prodigy is not a typical organization, because even during my journey in the MBA, I had a few people come down and meet me. So you kind of develop a bond with these people because it's not a typical loan organization. That's what I would like to say about it. So overall, I would recommend Prodigy because it's not a typical bank and you have nice people to talk to. Now, you also asked me about scholarships. The thing you have to understand is that the tuition fee in Mannheim is about 34,000 euros. It's not really expensive like the American schools, and it's affordable. So even the scholarships they give are like 1,000 euros or something. And yesterday when I checked the website, I noticed they've got one scholarship for 10,000 euros a year. But I'll tell you one very interesting thing that many people do not know about Germany. The German government is really looking to support students coming in and ensuring that they stay a long time and develop their careers here because it helps the economy. So Germany is a very untypical country in that way, to be honest with you. So Germany wants immigrants, skilled immigrants to stay. Trump जैसा नहीं है, H1B expire हो गया बाहर रहो. No, they want you to stay here. So once you start working, the entire tuition fee, you can actually offset it from your income. So what that means is that if say you earn 50,000 euros, for example, and you spend 34,000 euros on your education, they offset this amount and refund the tax to you. So basically you can say almost 30% of your studies you can get back. So isn't that a scholarship in a way itself? So the 34,000 times 30%, 10,000 euros discount thanks to the government because you're working in Germany.
क्या बात है, मतलब आपने पहले साल ही काम किया MBA के बाद और आपके सारे फंड्स वापस आ गए, राइट?
Yeah.
क्या बात है.
30% discount for the MBA.
Incredible. तो इससे एक और अच्छा एलिमेंट शुरू होता है कि आप बताना कि MBA के लिए प्रिपेयर कैसे करें, फिर बाद में बात करेंगे हम सैलरीज की. सो MBA इन जर्मनी के लिए कितना GMAT स्कोर रिक्वायर्ड है, कितना आपका आया था, and what the entire application looks like for an MBA applicant in Germany.
देखो अर्नूर, मेरा रेफरेंस तो बहुत गलत है इस बारे में, क्योंकि लोग जब ये सुनेंगे सोचेंगे कि सब बहुत आसान है. बट the fact of the matter is I got a very bad GMAT score. I had just a 640. So on the day I got a bad English score. It's not that my English is bad, you can see that. But when you have a bad day, then things happen. So I got a quant 49 and then the English was quite bad. So I got an overall 640 and then you can say I have a TOEFL of 114. So it's not that my English is bad overall. I have pretty good English. So to be honest, like I mentioned to you, you are competing for one among the 6 people, right? For the MBA. So when you're competing for one among the 6, it's very important for you to have the highest score because that's one of the criteria. So in Germany, that's very interesting that the highest GMAT score is not the only criteria. It's only one of the many criteria. So I had a 640 in GMAT, but the rest of my profile was very strong because like I mentioned to you, I had done a lot of international business, worked with international people. So in that way, my profile had a lot of strength. So that's what really helped me. So to be honest with you, if you really want to apply to Mannheim, have a strong profile in terms of international exposure. So you have to be working with internationals. If you've traveled abroad a little bit, it's very helpful. Then you have to also show what you really bring with you as a person. Do you have an understanding of what international really is? Or सिर्फ पैसे के लिए कर रहे हैं आप? You just want to move to Germany and earn more money. And I'll tell you another thing. Do not come to Germany if you want to earn more money because Germany is a socialist country, not a capitalist country. So they're always looking to keep the highest income person and the lowest income person a little close. So that doesn't mean that you get super rich in Germany, but you have a very comfortable life.
क्या बात है. So इससे अब finally most important question, सैलरी कितनी मिलती है MBA के बाद in Germany? Because I personally think that मैंने सुना है कि US में जितनी आपकी savings होती हैं, like the bank balance जो बढ़ता है ना, that is maximum all over the world. So is that really true?
Yeah, so again, it comes to perspective about what you want in life. So like I mentioned to you, for me, it was very important that I'm close to home. So nobody can give you money and say, stay away from home better. So the thing is that once you finish the MBA, your salary normally is something between 45,000 euros and can extend up to 100,000 euros. But the 100,000 euros is only, you can say, 1 or 2 people in the class and is offered by somebody like Amazon or whatever. But the median, you can say, is something around 65,000 euros for Mannheim. And that's where you have quite a comfortable life. But I also give you some stats that I have written down here. So the average salary for a full-time employee in Germany is 45,000 euros. So this is all full-time employees. So when you say 65, you're already above all the averages. If you hit a salary of about 68,000 euros, you're among the top 10% of the salaried people in Germany. This is the fact of the matter. So the question is, what do you want in life? Okay. Now I'll give you another interesting stat that I have here. If you earn a salary of 50,000 euros in Germany, it's equivalent to about $112,000 in San Francisco.
Like so, in conversion या फिर like like purchasing power parity में किस चीज में?
Considering even the purchasing power parity, because now if you look at 50,000 euros, it's already about $65,000, and then you consider the cost of living in Germany versus cost of living in San Francisco, and then you come down to that. So overall, this is how it is. But now let's look at the whole package, Harnoor. You mentioned that you get 10 days of vacation. I have 28 days, 6 weeks off. I fly 2 times a year to India. Can you beat that? And plus a vacation in Europe. So what more can I ask for? A little less money, not such a big fat bad balance, but a comfortable life. So, correct. And the next thing you have to also understand is that the medical system in Germany is very strong. So basically everywhere it's cashless, and it's not like a private system where you have so many exclusions. And so once you go into the hospital, you're scared that am I going to be able to live tomorrow or not? Not the fact. So they have a social system where you're completely covered, and that's how it is. So you also have a high level of job security. You cannot be fired. You have a 3 months notice period from either side. So you cannot be removed from your job. And you want to know one more interesting thing? Say you're planning a long-term life in Germany. There's something called a concept of Elternzeit, which is like parents' time. So in case you and your wife have a child, you together are allowed to take time off from your job, and your company cannot fire you. And once you come back after, say, 1 year of your parents' time and enjoy the time with your child while they're growing up, your company has to give you a job again. Where can you get this kind of a privilege?
Wow. इतनी job security मैंने ना इंडिया में, ना US में, ना कनाडा में, पूरी दुनिया में नहीं सुनी.
But I'll tell you one disadvantage. Every month from my salary, I never see 42% because it goes in tax and medical insurance. But that's the cost you pay for getting what you're getting.
तो इतना हाथ में नहीं आता, चाहे आपका बैंक बैलेंस इतना बड़ा नहीं हो रहा, बट द कंफर्ट ऑफ लाइफ यू आर गेटिंग, द ड्रीम, एक वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस मिल रहा है आपको, 40 आवर्स से ज्यादा काम नहीं करना पड़ता, एक आप इंडिया कभी भी जा सकते हो. दैट इज अमेजिंग टू हैव एज वेल.
एग्जैक्टली. एंड आई विल टेल यू अनदर थिंग, मे बी इट्स इंटरेस्टिंग दैट the guys who watch your channel also understand how it works with the visa in Germany, because that's also a question that I'm sure many guys from the US will have, because I think you have a slightly difficult time. So when you apply for a visa, once you get an admission in the university, 12 mahine ka visa mil jata hai, which is the duration of your course. If you don't get a 12 mahina visa, the way it works is you get a visa stamped on your passport, then you come here, you register, and it immediately gets extended for the duration of your course. Once this is done and you graduate and you get your graduation certificate, you take the one graduation certificate, go to the foreigner's office, submit it, and say, guys, I graduated. Here you go. And you show a certain amount of bank balance. And they say, le lo beta, 18 mahine ka visa job dhundne ke liye. Where do you get that kind of privilege? 18 months. Okay? Now, say you get a job. Yeah, sorry.
मुझे 3 महीने मिलते हैं. That is exceptional. क्योंकि हम लोग स्ट्रगल करते हैं. हमें मतलब मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड्स को जॉब नहीं लगी, उन्हें अपने ग्रेजुएशन डेट एक्सटेंड करनी पड़ी. कोविड में इतना ज्यादा मुश्किल है. मतलब लाइक 18 मंथ्स इज इनक्रेडिबल. टेंशन नहीं, स्ट्रेस ही नहीं. आपको कनाडा में 3 साल मिलते हैं और यहाँ पे जर्मनी में 18 मंथ्स. प्रीटी कंपैरेटिव.
या सो 18 महीने का मिल जाता है. And the thing is, obviously, you have to pay for staying there by yourself and food by yourself. The government is not going to give you that, but they say 18 months, take your time, find a job. You work hard, you get a job. So that's how it is. And after 18 months, or say you get a job during this time, you are immediately, based on your salary level, issued something called a blue card, which is a work visa. So when I graduated, the system still was saying that in case there is a German who can do this job, they have to be given the first preference. But in the last year, this rule has changed and everybody is equal. So if you apply for the job, you're considered equal as a German or anybody else for that matter. You are judged based on your skills and what you bring to the table. Point, close. And then if you get the job contract, your job seeker visa immediately converts to a work visa. And this is then a 3-year or a 4-year blue card. Okay? The next interesting thing I will tell you, which I think comes to the green card in America, which is the magic question for everyone. if you have a B1 level in the German language, in 21 months, you show the B1 certificate and you get a permanent residence, matter done. If you do not have B1, wait 33 months, here you go, permanent residence. Okay? You continue with this, life goes on, now you have permanent residence, you're free to come and go when you want. Nobody's going to ask you to leave the country. You lose your job, the government will support you for 1 year with job loss. And the thing is that in case you lose your job on the blue card and you worked 1 year, the government gives you money every month for job loss. It's as simple as that. You're not stressed. Now maybe the next question comes, if you want to settle down in Germany and get citizenship, what happens? The thing is, you work for 7 years. So 7 years, if you have worked in Germany, then obviously for citizenship, there are more requirements. You take an integration test. You have a B1 level in the language. Le lo beta, German citizenship ho gaya. Travel 162 countries in the world or 169 countries in the world visa free. Germany is very chill in that way. They're not trying to send you out. If they get you in, they want you here and they want you to be part of the society. And they will do everything. You just need to meet the requirements. You don't need to submit this level of paperwork, to be very honest with you. You go with that one paper to them and it's done. And it's very interesting when you go also to the foreigner's office because they take out a sheet of paper and see, okay, this is your requirement. Okay, tick 1, tick 2, tick 3, bring these at this time on this date. At Germany, don't be late because the guy will be grumpy. So you tick the 3 boxes, take the papers, tomorrow your document is ready. Simple.
Wow. मतलब एक जो सेंस ऑफ सिक्योरिटी आपको मिल रही है जर्मनी में यूएस में मिल ही नहीं सकती. मतलब मुझे कभी कभी डर लगता है कि आज मेरी जॉब चल जाती है, मुझे फटाफट 2 महीने में जॉब ढूंढनी है और उसके बाद फटाफट आपको कभी भी निकाला जा सकता है. आप कार खरीदने से पहले डरते हो, आप घर खरीदने से पहले डरते हो. वो डर आपको नहीं मिलता. आप सब कुछ मतलब एक परफेक्ट जो होता है ना लिविंग स्टाइल, घर खरीदना, कार खरीदना, कैन यू डू दैट इन जर्मनी इजीली?
So it again comes back to what you want to achieve in life. So like I told you, you come to Germany to have a comfortable life. You're not coming to Germany to become rich. So if you want an honest answer, maybe I need to tell you a little bit about the cost of living in Germany because it varies quite drastically all over Germany. So there's no like one reference, but maybe I can give you ranges and then you get a perspective. So I mentioned that during studies, you stay in the small 20 square meter apartment and your monthly expenses around 600 to 800. But sure, once you graduate and you move, then you want a comfortable life. There are certain more expensive cities in Germany, like Munich is one of the most expensive. And now Berlin, Frankfurt, Cologne are catching up. So the thing is, in these cities, if you're looking to live there, then you can say a 60 to 70 square meter apartment can cost anywhere upwards of 1,400 euros a month. But if you look to live in a smaller city, it costs you just about 600 to 700 euros. And then food and everything costs you about 300 euros a month. And then if you do German class, it's up to you. That can come on top. Your travel and everything comes on top. But the public transport here is excellent. I'm sure you don't have the 250 kilometer per hour speed trains in the US. And here you have last mile connectivity on the bus. If it's a small village with 15 people, there will be a bus running every hour. It may run empty, but the public transport is available. So now if you say, do you want to buy a house? For sure, it's up to you because end of the day, that's investment thing. Depends where you want to buy the house because once you buy a house, you also get tied down to that place. So yes, you can do it. Cars, you can obviously lease it or you can buy it. It depends what you want. But in your salary, if you're getting 65,000 euros and even if you have a wife and maybe a child, you can still afford to live in Germany.
So perfect. इसका मतलब है आपका overall lifestyle जर्मनी में बहुत अच्छा है. It's equivalent to what you can say in US, Canada too. But let's talk about your post MBA journey. तो MBA के बाद आपको क्या लगता है, क्या टिप्स देना चाहोगे या आप अपनी जर्नी बताओ that you did to land a great job in Germany?
Okay. So I'll tell you one thing that I have kind of realized in life. The thing is that I feel it's, they say it's a Pareto principle, right? It's always a 80-20 in everything. So it's 20% hard work, 80% luck. Why do I say this? When I say luck, it does not mean beta beto aise job aa jayega. No, it's not that. You have to put the right efforts. You have to be at the right place at the right time to get the job. So I'll tell you something about Mannheim. So Mannheim Business School is located in the city of Mannheim. That's where the name originates from. But it's very close to the city of Frankfurt. And Frankfurt is the financial hub of Europe after London. So now Brexit होने के बाद सब लोग इधर भागेंगे, नहीं तो पेरिस को भागेंगे. So jobs इधर आ जाएगा finance. And Mannheim University is more well known as a financial school. So since you're the Mannheim University and not just the business school, so the Mannheim University also offers courses like business analytics, masters in taxation, masters in finance. you regularly have companies coming there to give a talk about them. The difference in the system you have to understand in Germany is, which even I did not know when I decided to do my MBA, is that the concept of campus recruitment does not exist. Bad news. Okay. The companies come there to give a talk about what they do, blah, blah, blah. You can get in touch with the people there, maybe develop a rapport. And then in Frankfurt also, the events, you can visit them. You get a chance to learn a lot of new things. The thing is, the concept of campus recruitment does not exist. You need to go out and apply for the jobs. But the other interesting thing is you have a lot of job fairs happening in Germany. And most of the job fairs, the companies just look to send an intern. बजट है, इंटर्न को भेजो, वो उधर खड़ा हो जाएगा, किसी को पैम्फलेट भेजेगा और काम खत्म हो गया, बजट खत्म मार्केटिंग का. But there are some job fairs which are very serious. And there was a job fair for a Mittelstand company. So what that basically means is that the German economy is supported mainly by the Mittelstand companies, which are the mid-sized companies. So you may see the SAP and the Daimler and the BMW and the Audi, but they are not the ones actually driving the majority of the economy. It's these Mittelstand companies, some of whom even do a revenue of 1 billion euros, driving the economy, and they're really the foundation. So I attended one of these job fairs where there was a Mittelstand job fair, and they had really top people there. They were serious about finding people. You end up meeting CEOs, you end up meeting top HRs, you meet head of sales. So I ended up talking to a lot of people. Unfortunately, तब मेरा जर्मन अच्छा नहीं था, तो मैंने क्या किया कि मेरे क्लासमेट के साथ बैठ के 15 लाइन लिखवा के जर्मन में, हाय माय नेम इज, मैं ये मेरा क्वालिफिकेशन ये है, मेरा स्किल्स ये है, और एंड में बोलने का मेरा जर्मन इतना अच्छा नहीं है तो इंग्लिश में बात कर सकते हैं क्या. So then they see that you're putting the effort in to actually learn the language. And then the thing you have to understand is Germans, some people genuinely do not know English. But once they see that you are ready to put this effort, they open up and they speak to you in their broken English. They're ready to do that. It's not that German ka image hai, bhai, strict hai, ये सब उनके rules है, ये box. They're not like that. They're also people, and they respond to you how you respond to them end of the day. So what happened is I ended up getting interviews from there, and one of the things I converted into a job. Like I mentioned in the starting, I was working in the energy sector, and I wanted to continue that. Because I think it's very important for you to develop a career in what you like. And I personally love the energy sector. You don't know how much I love it. I'm really serious about it. So I worked in traditional energy, which was like diesel engines, steam turbines, hydro. वो सब हमारा grandparents के ज़माने से चल रहा है. G का ये सब अब G सब बंद हो रहा है क्योंकि they are not really modernizing themselves. So I worked in the traditional technology. Then I got a job in the renewable sector. So I worked in the solar and this space. Then after about working 1.5 years there in different jobs, like I mentioned, as an assistant to the CEO, product management, सब थोड़ा करके, उसके बाद I found a job in Mercedes-Benz Energy, and now this is the future because you may have heard of energy storage, lithium batteries. So now this is where I work, and now I'm trying to set the future of the grid right and ensure that our grids don't trip because everyone decides to plug in their electric vehicle at the same time. This is where I work.
क्या बात है. Those are some really important tips. That is important. जो भी अगर MBA not just Germany, चाहे वो US में आ रहा है, these are some of the important tips everyone should implement. क्योंकि अगर imagine करो आपके पास एक recruiter है, आप जिसे सिर्फ like if you are applying for let's say job in Spain, उस recruiter को mainly Spanish आती है, आप वो tips अगर आप वहीं पे use करो, that is valid too. So these tips are very pretty much valid all over the world. So it is really incredible to see that. So that's it. So अगर आपके पास कोई final tips हो for our audience कि अगर वो अपनी MBA की journey में Germany choose करना है, Europe choose करना है, like UK choose करना है, तो उसमें आपके पास कोई tips हो like choosing between UK, Germany या फिर even US, Canada, कोई final tips?
Okay. The thing is that when anybody moves to a foreign country, the first few months will be very difficult. Even for me and my friends, the first 3 months after we moved to Germany, we were thinking, have we taken the right step? Are we doing the right thing? But it's very important for you to remember, why did you decide to do something? Because your determination and the conviction for why you took that decision will push you through the complete journey. So I found difficulties also to learn the language. I'm still not perfect in the language, but it does not mean that I give up. I continue working on it. It does not mean that I did not have a difficult life with communicating to people, but I put my efforts. सब लोगों के पास 2 हाथ है, ताने, you can express yourself. जब पता नहीं, मुझे अभी भी याद है, मैं एक बार स्विट्जरलैंड में था और मैं बीफ नहीं खाता हूँ, पोर्क नहीं खाता हूँ, तो उधर वो लोग सिर्फ फिश बात करते थे. And then I wanted something in chicken. And I still remember standing in front of the counter and saying pizza, pakak, pakak, pakak. So this is how it is. You have to find how you do things and you have to push through. You should never give up in life because only when you push through will you learn something. And I think moving to Germany really taught me a lot about myself. It helped me change myself as a person. I'm a different person from what I was in 2016 when I entered the course. And I think the change is for the good because I really value different things in life now. I don't look at driving the biggest car or owning the biggest home. I really look at valuing family relations, being there for people who I care for, and being there when they need me. Unfortunately, Corona has come in the way, but normally I would be in India 2 times to 3 times a year. But let's see how life pans out. But the thing is that it's very important that not to forget your roots and where you come from, because that's end of the day what makes you. And your parents brought you to where you are end of the day. And it's very important that you do not forget them and leave them alone. They're getting older and they don't get any younger. So I think that keep pushing through, don't forget who you are, and you will achieve what you want.
Perfect. So thank you so much, Vignesh. These are once again one of the most valuable tips. And if you all want to connect with Vignesh, you can definitely connect with him on LinkedIn. I will leave it in the description below. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Thanks, Arno. Pleasure talking to you.
Same here. Thank you.